What is going on? I'm Zedmont. We are here on the T-Moz account with all sorts of Scorchers loaded. Now, yesterday's video was all about how Scorchers have made clearing your map ridiculously easy. There's a huge caveat in that, and that is you have to be a max level. You have to have 2 Scorchers per boat because low-level Scorchers are super useless. And so I just wanted to show you an example of that. We've got all Scorchers loaded. You can see my statues are all offensive. We've got lots of damage. We've got lots of gunboat energy. Now, if we go back into my armory back here, you'll see that I've only got level 1 Scorchers. Scorchers start to be good around level 4 or 5. Also, Scorchers tend to stay at the good level until you get 2 per boat. And then once you get 2 per boat, they turn into great/amazing/OMG. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use level 1 Scorchers on Dr. T stage 6 just to show you that don't get all super excited and go load Scorchers and be like, this is going to just be super duper easy. And then I'm going to show you something absolutely mind-blowing. Now, based on the name of this video, it's fairly obvious what's coming. Cooker solo attempt on Forlorn Hope. Now, I'm going to tell you a bit of a spoiler right now. Cooker is going to get soloed. We've seen some solos on Alamo in the past. We've seen some solos on even Redline in the past. It all comes down to needing some sort of special gunboat ability, whether you have like the remote hack or you have something else like the tiny shock, or you don't see those kind of bases soloed with just standard troops on a standard day. And I am fairly certain we are going to see Cooker soloed using Scorchers in the near future. Now, Cooker goes all the way up to Duplexity. It comes all the way down as low as Curtain Call. So the attack I'm going to show you is going to be on Forlorn Hope. Now, our Scorchers are doing fairly alright. We're clearing decently well, but it's just not going to be enough because these are level 1 Scorchers. We don't have all sorts of troop health. They don't have a lot of health. You can see they did a adequate job, but they're just not going to have enough firepower or oomph to take down any serious base. So don't take yesterday's video and say, I'm just going to load Scorchers, it'll make things easy, and then wonder what you're doing wrong. It's all about the level. You got to get... Scorchers have sucked forever. They've been underpowered forever. And then all of a sudden we got twice as many, and they spread out more. They distribute the damage better. So low level Scorchers, not super awesome. But speaking of awesome, we're going to quickly pause and then, oh, it's so crazy. Okay, so here we go. Forlorn Hope. Cooker is right about here. We're going to quickly start to show you the map. Now, this is a standard Cooker. Like, Cooker typically looks something like this. You'll see it's a 159 Cooker up in the top left-hand corner. It means there's not a ton of health, not a ton of any buildings for that matter. Only 158 buildings plus the core, 159, but there's a full ring with a microwaver, which would make the Zooka clear a little bit more difficult. Plus, there's all sorts of rockets in the standard spots. The shock launchers are in the standard spots. A little bit extra difficulty, couple extra boom cannons and a microwaver and stuff like that. But Essie comes in with Scorchers, only using, what is that, 6 boats of them, gets them off to that left-hand side. You always go for the cannons first. And then over on the left, still clearing, brings in Mr. Bullit with some taunt action, and then 2 boats of bombardiers in behind to help start clearing those boom cannons. Clearing the left ring. All of those shield gens are gonzo. He's then bringing all his Scorchers back towards that right shore, clearing all of the middle shield gens. Now, I know a lot of you have seen Cooker in 2. Cooker in 3 is very standard. Most task forces can do Cooker in 3 at this point in most Cooker layouts, but then he manages to get all of the shields and then start to come in and do some damage on the core. So he takes, I think it's like 1.1 million health to start with. Let's just have a quick look here. He takes Cooker, cuts off all of the shield gens, and then comes in, and it started out with 1.126 million health, and it's now at 733,000. So he also left the shock mine there. Kudos to Essie for leaving that shock mine. That shock mine now means that the Zooka hit is still possible. Realistically, though, no need for Zookas. You can just send Scorchers at the core, and it's going to blow up. So Cooker Scorchers just maybe Cooker, the fact that there's fire and Scorchers, maybe it makes sense, but just absolutely ridiculous. So adding the extra landing craft, adding not the extra landing craft, sorry, brain fart. Adding the extra space in the landing craft, the extra level of gunboat, extra level of armory. HQ-24 just neutered all sorts of operations. We've got one quick NPC we're going to throw all of our troops at here, and then I'm going to call it a day. So I'm really, really, really hope that HQ-25 doesn't come out without some sort of addition to operations, because if it does, it's just going to make operations that much easier. And Supercell or Drew or Boom Beach or something at one point decided they wanted to put all their eggs in the duplexity basket, and like 0.0001% of the player base plays duplexity, so it just did not make any sense at the time. It makes even less sense now. So sad panda as we pick up the shard. So there are some reasons to attack NPCs. You can get shards, you can get crystals. I don't tend to do it, but anyways, I am Zedmont. Hopefully someone is going to send me a video with a Cooker solo very, very soon. If it's not me sending it to you, that is. Otherwise, as always, keep booming those beaches. As you can see here, the Mega Turtle Crab shadow is sitting there. Hopefully it actually is the Mega Turtle this time. Last time we had this shadow, it wasn't. My kid saw the shadow, was super duper impressed. They've got a meme at school that turtles go moo. Don't really know if they made that up or if that's off the internets as well. I felt like it would be a shame to not mention that. Anyways, as always, I am Zedmont. Thank you for coming in. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you think Cooker is going to be soloed, if you're using Scorchers on other operation attacks. Otherwise, thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace!